Why should I? In fact, I will make sure that every Singaporean couple who has a child, that child will enjoy free childcare, education will be completely free, including university. And I will tell you, the TFR will improve dramatically. All right? This is how you improve TFR. Instead of listening to the Josephine Teos and the Indrani Rajas every day telling Singaporeans, oh, we are trying to promote, having more children. I'm telling you, Indrani Raja is now in charge of it. You mark my words. 3 years from now, 4 years from now, the TFR will be even lower. All right? You need 2.1, by the way, to even just reproduce yourself. 1.12. You are 100% off mark. All right?
Hui Hui, after listening to Lim Tian, I just realized you are not just the self-proclaimed leader of the unvaccinated. You're also the complete success of, you know what? You are probably one of the most productive, mothers in Singapore. You got 3 out of 4. TFR only 1.1. But we have one big problem, Hui Hui. In Cantonese, we have one saying, "Man fei so da." Every time I ask you a question, you never answer. Ask you have bursary, never answer. Got CPF account, never answer. So anyway, we are approaching the end of the 4th live with Hui Hui and Lim Tian. So the final question to Lim Tian, and this one, I must say, is really a very funny one. You see, Lim Tian, remember the 3rd live with the two of you? We talked about one university sending a letter to the alumni who donated money. Say, oh, thank you very much, because 1 in 3 students, right, are financially stretched. Okay, so on the 3rd of February, listen to this. The criteria for bursaries has been revised. It is more liberal now. Okay, the last revision was in 2018, 5 years ago. After the revision, about 78,500 students will benefit. Post-secondary students lah, right? So I'm curious lah. Oh, so many post-secondary students get bursary. That means so many poor students. So I started wondering how many of these 78,000 is compared to the total population, right? And anyway, I got the answer. 78,500 post-secondary students expected to receive bursaries, meaning they are poor, is estimated to be about 44% of the total post-secondary education. Tian, help the poor Singaporean. 4 out of 10 post-secondary.
You know something? Poor. This just illustrates once again, my friends, our wages, all right, are totally dysfunctional. Okay, it is disgraceful. And you know why? Because over the years, the government has opened the spigot, all right, encouraging low-wage foreign workers to come in. It is a race to the bottom, all right? And so Singaporean wages get depressed, yeah? And as a result, 35% of the working population take home less than 2,400 a month. Not only that, yes, you can give all these things to try and help poor students. Why don't you do something to help their parents earn better wages? All right? And by the way, Zihian, if I may say this, I have a member in PV who wanted to do a master's in engineering. Now, recently, according to her, the policies changed. And now it's actually more expensive for her to pursue a master's degree, and that is why she's unable to. In the knowledge economy, it is very important that as many of our students get higher education, get higher degrees. All right? And, when you make it harder, more expensive for Singaporeans to complete higher degrees, a master's, even a PhD, you are just shooting yourselves in the foot. But of course, the PAP doesn't think that way. It thinks, oh, well, If Singaporeans can't do it, I can always go and import another foreigner to do the job, right? I ask you, is this the society you want to live in, you want your children to live in, and you want us to continue developing? I hope the answer is no.
Okay, Hui Hui, go to end soon. Last words from you.
If the government can give money to foreigners, and if the AGC can choose not to charge the 6 people who are corrupted, and if the AGC can choose to continue this persistent and continuous political harassment, we will definitely be making the next video about the authoritarian rule of law in Singapore. And as for the trust in this current government, if your first wife doesn't even trust you, do you think Singaporeans should be trusting you? And if the mainstream media don't even trust their ability to have a positive circulation number, to be proud of their own circulation number that they have to inflate it, do you think that the people even trust themselves?
Lim Tian, final words.
Well, I will say this. I think the last 4 to 5 months have been very instructive because Singaporeans now realize, don't trust anything the mainstream media tells you. Alright? Every day now, we are having scandal after scandal. Alright? FTX. 8 months due diligence. Couldn't even find out that that organization didn't have an accounting department. Had no board of directors, so to speak. And then, what did you have? You have the Keppel fiasco. You have SMT. Alright? And now you have Tin Pei Ling resurfacing again after 12 years. Alright? You know, my friends, don't think that this is going to stop. Let me guarantee you, as the year goes on, you are going to have more and more of this. And you know, the beautiful thing is that you cannot depend on the establishment to uncover all these scandals. SMT came about because insiders leaked the story to wake up Singapore. Otherwise, we would not be in the know, right? Yeah? And in fact, according to those insiders, the CEO of SMT was telling the staff, don't reveal this, all right? There was a limited town hall meeting. Yeah? So how can we trust the establishment for anything? And the beautiful thing, as I said at the start of this video, the Tin Pei Ling incident. Kudos to you, my fellow Singaporeans. You did a wonderful job. And you know, it is because of fearlessness and courageousness that our society will improve.
Thank you very much for watching the 4th live with Hui Hui and Lim Tian.
Thank you very much.
We always say, right, put your comments below. We look forward to seeing again because from the feedback we are getting, of course, please put your comments, give your feedback to us.
And please, let me say this. Hui Hui needs help to clear this massive cost of 22,500 with the AGC.
About 25,000 now.
25,000 now. I ask you to be generous. This is a worthwhile cause. The 6 of them were incredibly courageous to bring up this suit. And now, as I have said, this is not just a Singapore matter. The issue has been exploding around the world. And in the coming months, you are going to see massive worldwide litigation over this vaccination issue.
Remember to like, comment and share. We will see you in the next video.
Thank you.
Goodbye.